All right, this is going to be controversial, if I said that right. Here we got a nice Caramel Albino, and everybody wants to know about the kinking and the caramels. And truth of the matter is, yes, Caramel Albinos do kink. I've produced a lot of kink caramels. I've produced a lot of perfect caramels. Actually, every head I've ever produced is perfect. But as you can see, there's my hand. This is a very, very big snake. And it was born with a terrible kink. And there's the kink right there. I mean, you can see that goes down. And there's a divot right there. And this snake grew up, it eats, it goes to the bathroom, it does everything perfectly fine. I mean, there's just no way I could have put it in a freezer as a baby. This is a boy. Now, a lot of snakes, a lot of caramels will be kinked right behind the neck. But most of them are kinked through the spine. You can see it, whether it's a little sway in the spine or it's a real drastic hump like this. See if I can get a good shot of that. You can see how high that kink is. This snake sheds fine, eats fine, does everything perfectly fine. And no, don't email me, it doesn't need a home. He's a happy boy. But a lot of people say they don't have kink caramels, and a lot of people don't. But you will. Eventually you will produce a kink caramel. I don't see how you couldn't, considering every lineage that I know of, other than a few hidden ones, has produced them. Some more than others. I've seen a lot of, not a lot, but I've seen some caramels being offered for sale with a little stubby tail. It didn't come to a point. And what's happened is, whoever produced it noticed that the tail right here had a little nodule that went off to the left or went off to the right, or just the very end of it just had a little tiny kink on it, like a little appendage. That is a kink. That is definitely common. And what some breeders do is they clip them off. As a baby, you know, no fuss, no muss, they clip it right off. So if you got a caramel with a little stubby tail, and I don't mean a little stubby tail, just a tail that doesn't come to a direct point, that's definitely was one that had a little spine defect. But that doesn't make it a bad thing. Let me see if we can get to another one. I've got kink caramels all over the place, folks. Let's see what we got here. Oh, here's another one. This is a really... There's another kinked area. And as you can see, these snakes are pretty much the same size. Oh, a little bit of skin on that one. Another kink. These guys are train wrecks. Look at that hump. And they're doing perfectly fine. Now, are they breeders? Not necessarily. Could they breed? I guarantee it. And I'm not sure whether they produce more kinks, less kinks, no kinks. Who knows? It's kind of like the spider, you know, it's in there. But I just wanted to get some good footage of a kink caramel. I'm not sure anybody really talks about it, but so he's kinked. It doesn't make me a bad person. Now, if that animal was not thriving and doing terribly as a baby, you know, I would have definitely hit the brakes and would have had to put it down. And the way a breeder typically puts a snake down would be to bag it and freeze it. And that's how it's done. So, man, I'm sweating like a mother. You can tell the summer's coming. Kink caramel. Yeah, I'm proud of it. Out.